Please welcome to the stage Stephen J. Whiteley.
Good evening. It is nice to be here from Brisbane, and I mean that too when I say it's nice to be here, because I don't know if you know this or not, but it's a rule of entertainment. Whenever you come out, you always have to go, "Oh, it's so nice to be here." I'll let you know the secret. Sometimes it's fucking not. Hey, sometimes it's shit. Sometimes it's so shit that the people you're saying it's nice to be there to don't fucking believe you. I was doing a gig a little while ago in the north suburbs of Brisbane. It's a place called Caboolture, right? Yeah, a couple of people have heard of it. For those of you that don't know, you can tell everything you need to know about Caboolture by the noises you have to make to say the word Caboolture. Right? It's a bit like Rockingham, but nowhere near as glamorous, right? And I was up there on a Saturday morning doing some work for the local council that wasn't community service, and fuck off, you don't know. And I was on stage with the Lord Mayor of Caboolture, right? And I've gone, "Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege and a pleasure to be here in Caboolture." And from behind me, the Lord Mayor went, "Bullshit." And I was like, "Yeah, no, fuck no, fair enough, hey." But it is nice to be here in Perth. I love Perth. I always wanted to come here, but you guys are just so fucking far away. And I almost got here once, but I got halfway. I got to Adelaide and went, "Marijuana's legal. Why am I going anywhere?" And stayed there for 10 years, left so stoned I fucking went the wrong way, ended up back in Brisbane. And then I finally made it over to Perth about 11 years ago. I finally made it over to Perth, and I knew I was going to love Perth. I was doing my first gig. I climbed on stage, grabbed the microphone, and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, it's so nice to be here in Perth. It's taken me 38 years to get here." And some bloke went, "Why, did you fucking walk?" And I said, "Settle down, cunt, I'll do the funny stuff." But I do love Perth. Like, you've got some beautiful women here in Perth. You really do. Fucking yeah. You got some ugly ones too, but fuck, who's looking at them? But what I love the most about Perth, and what I love the most about you guys, is your blatant disregard for the laws of the English language. You don't give a fuck about spelling or any of you just do whatever you want with letters. And you find, first time I was here, I was in a cab. I was going to my B&B, right? And I saw this train coming at me down the middle of the fucking road. Because that's another thing you guys do in West Australia that I find odd. Like, I don't want to tell you how to do your shit, Perth, but in Brisbane, we've got a tendency to take 300,000 tonne locomotives that can't change direction, and we fuck them off to the side. You guys have gone, "Nah, middle of the fucking road, mate, what can go wrong?" I'm like, heaps of shit, hey. But I was in a cab, I was on my way to the Airbnb, this train's coming towards me, I see the train, I've just started laughing so hard, and the cab driver's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I said, "That train, it is going to Cockburn." I said, "Even better than that, it's going to Cockburn Central." Which means there's lots of Cockburns and it's going to the middle one. And he got upset. He turned around and he said, "It's pronounced Coburn." And I said, "It's fucking not." I said, "It's pronounced Cockburn." And where I come from, we call that thrush. And then he said, "The CK is silent." And I said, "Look here, Habib. I think you'll find I've been speaking this language a lot fucking longer than you have. You do not get to put a silent CK in the middle of a 2-syllable word. You co-head." It was at that stage I learned two very important things. A, cab drivers in Perth don't have a good sense of humour. And B, it took 48 minutes to walk from that point to my Airbnb. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. Good night.